If you've ever tried to catch a bus at Marina during rush hour or found yourself stranded at mile 2 trying to figure out which downfall goes where, you already know the story. Lagos is a city constantly on the move, with over 20 million people navigating its streets every single day. The energy here is undeniable. It is the commercial heartbeat of West Africa. But for decades, anyone who has commuted through this mega city knows the familiar struggle, either getting stuck in a grueling traffic at mile 2 or sprinting under the scorching sun at Marina to catch a commercial bus, or even hopping off a jetty hoping to find a connecting ride without getting drenched or stranded. For too long, our transportation modes operated like complete strangers. The trains, buses, and the ferries were all nearby, yet completely disconnected. But that era of fragmented commuting is coming to an end. Rising at two of the most critical transit points in the state are the Marina and Mile 2 transport interchange hubs. These are not just standard bus stops or train stations. This is a massive multi-billion infrastructure master plan designed to unify land, rail, and water transport into one smooth experience. Welcome to Femco Property, your home for real estate investments in Nigeria for Nigerians all over the world. Today, we are stepping right into the blueprint and construction sites of Marina and Mile 2 interchange to see how Lagos is building a world-class integrated transport network. Now, the Marina interchange and Mile 2 interchange are multimodal transport hubs designed to organize the chaos and connect different modes of transport in one seamless experience, backed by a financial partnership between the Lagos State Government and the Agents Franchise Development, AFD, through a massive urban development credit facility. These two hubs are designed to eliminate wasted travel time, cut down on daily stress, and completely erase the chaos of switching between transit modes. Now, let's start with Marina because this is where the details get interesting. The Marina interchange sits on the Lagos Island waterfront, right where the BRT corridors meet the ferry terminals. It is divided into 5 distinct yards, each with a specific function. Now, let's break it down. Yard 1, transit building, bus terminal, and BRT canopies. Well, this is the heart of the interchange. The transit building is the main structure at Marina where commuters will access the bus and BRT services. Think of it as the central terminal, the building you walk into when you arrive or depart. The bus terminal provides organized boarding bays for regular buses, which means there will no longer be a scramble to find your bus in the middle of traffic. The BRT canopies are covered waiting structures that protect passengers from sun and rain while they wait for BRT buses. If you have used BRT stops along Ikorodu Road, you've seen simpler versions of these. The Marina canopies are designed to be bigger, sturdier, and more comfortable. This yard alone is a massive upgrade. Instead of standing by the roadside in the heat or rain, commuters will have a proper sheltered terminal with organized routes and schedules. Yard 2, ferry terminal building. Marina has always been the gateway to Lagos waterways for as long as anyone can remember. Ferries have operated from Marina for decades, carrying passengers across the Lagos Lagoon to places like Ikorodu, Badagry, and the islands. But the old ferry setup was basic: aging jetties, limited shelter, and no real connection to other transport modes. The new ferry terminal buildings at the Marina interchange changes all of that. It is a modern, purpose-built facility designed to handle high passenger volume safely and efficiently. It connects directly to the transit building, meaning you can walk off a ferry and straight into the bus or rail terminal without stepping into traffic. This is what multimodal integration looks like in practice. Water, road, and rail, all connected under one interchange. Lag Ferry, the state-owned ferry service, will operate from this terminal. The Lagos state government has been expanding its fleet and routes in recent years, and the new terminal gives the ferry service a proper home at Marina. Year 3, canteen and public toilet. The inclusion of proper public toilet facilities in the Marina interchange is a deliberate decision by Lamata to build a hub that serves human needs, not just transport needs. Year 3 includes a public toilet facility along with a canteen, a food service area where commuters and workers can grab a meal or a snack. Think about it. If you're a driver who spends 12 hours on the road, or a commuter waiting for a ferry, or a market woman heading to the islands early in the morning, having a clean toilet and a place to eat is a basic dignity. These yards provides that. Yard 4, retail shops. The retail shops are designed for small-scale businesses. Think convenience stores, phone charging stations, pharmacies, and similar services that commuters need on the go. These retail spaces create economic opportunities right inside the transport hub. Local traders and small business owners will be able to set up shop in a high-traffic location, earning income from the thousands of daily commuters passing through. This is a model called transit-oriented commerce. You see it in virtually every major transport hub around the world, from Grand Central Station in New York to Waterloo Station in London. The retail component also generates revenue that helps sustain the interchange day-to-day operation. Yard 5, road alignment and retail shops. The final yard brings two things together. First, more retail shops to extend the commercial life of the interchange. Second, and this is critical, road alignment. Road alignment refers to the reconfiguration of the road network around the Marina area to accommodate the new interchange. Marina has always suffered from heavy traffic congestions. Without proper road alignment, a new interchange could actually worsen traffic instead of improving it. The road alignment work includes creating dedicated access roads for BRT buses, organizing vehicle entry and exit points for the interchange, and improving the overall road layout to ensure smooth traffic flow around the terminal. It is the kind of work that doesn't make headlines, but it's absolutely essential to making the entire hub function properly. Now, let's move to the Mile 2 interchange. Know this, Mile 2 is the gateway to the mainland's western corridor. Sitting at the corridors of the Oshodi-Apapa Expressway and the Lagos-Badagry Expressway, Mile 2 handles a staggering volume of traffic every day. Commuters heading to Festac Town, Satellite Town, Amuwo Odofin, Badagry, and beyond all pass through this junction. The Mile 2 interchange project is designed to turn this junction into a proper transportation hub. The project includes a Blue Line rail station and terminal, a BRT terminal connecting to the Lagos-Badagry BRT corridors, organized bus terminal facilities for Lagos and intercity buses, pedestrian bridges and walkways for safe crossing, and commercial and retail spaces. When completed, a commuter arriving at Mile 2 by rail will be able to walk directly into a BRT terminal and board a bus heading west towards Badagry, or step off a bus from Festac and walk into the Blue Line station heading to Marina. That kind of smooth, connected transfer is what modern cities run on. Now let's talk about the brains behind the project. The project is led by the Lagos State Government through the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATAN. And if you follow Lagos infrastructure at all, you know this name. Lamata is the agency responsible for planning, coordinating, and delivering transportation infrastructure across the state. Lamata has been behind virtually every major transport initiative in Lagos over the past 2 decades, from the BRT system, which was the first in sub-Saharan Africa when it launched in 2008, to the Blue Line and Red Line rail projects. The construction of the interchange project involves local and international contractors, with Lamata providing project management and oversight. The Lagos State government, under Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has prioritized these projects as part of the broader Lagos Transport Master Plan, which envision a network of rail lines, BRT corridors, and waterway services all connected through interchanges like Marina and Mile 2. As of early 2025, both projects are in active construction phases. Marina saw significant progress through 2024. The piling for the ferry terminal is complete and the structural framework for the transit building is rising. The challenge here is working in such a dense urban environment. Construction teams must keep the existing BRT service running while building the new terminal around them. Mile 2 is further along in its civil works. The layover yard has been graded. Drainage channels are being lined with concrete, and the structural steel for the pedestrian bridges is going up. The target is to have both facilities fully operational by late 2025 or early 2026, though with Lagos construction, weather and logistics can shift timelines. The key thing to watch is coordination. These interchanges are useless if the connecting roads are not ready. Thankfully, the Lagos State Public Works Corporation is simultaneously resurfacing the approach roads, so the entire network should come online together. This is where the story gets interesting for investors and residents alike. One is job creation. The construction phase alone has generated thousands of direct and indirect jobs, from engineers and construction workers to vendors supplying materials. Once operational, the interchanges will sustain hundreds of permanent roles in facility management, retail, food services, sanitation, security, and transport operations. 2. Property values. Look, if you own property anywhere near Marina or Mile 2, you should pay attention. Infrastructure projects of this scale almost always push property values upwards. Areas around major transit hubs in cities around the world become magnets for commercial and residential development. The same trend is already visible along the Blue Line corridor in Lagos. 3. Small business growth. The retail shops built into these interchanges give small business owners access to affordable commercial spaces in prime, high-traffic locations. This is economic inclusion designed into the infrastructure. 4. Commuter savings. When people can transfer between rail, BRT, and ferries quickly and efficiently, they spend less time and less money getting to work. The economic value of saving millions of commuters, even 30 minutes a day, adds up to billions of naira in productivity across the city. What could be the major challenge? Well, maintenance after delivery. Nigeria has historically struggled to maintain public infrastructure after construction. The real test of these interchanges will not be how they look on opening day. It will be how they look and function 5 years later. Lamata will need to put strong maintenance and facility management system in place from the start. Lagos has always had the drive, the speed, and the people. Now, it is finally building the modern infrastructure to match its ambition. The Marina and Mile 2 interchange hubs represent a bold leap forward. They prove that with smart partnership, clear engineering, and steady executions, the daily commute in Africa's largest megacity can be smooth, reliable, and world-class. What do you think about these transportation hubs? Will an integrated rail, bus, and ferry network change your daily commute across Lagos? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to stay updated on the major project and infrastructure development shaping the future of Nigeria, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.